working for you. A weekly talk radio program which highlights developments of national interest and the activities of your St. Kitts Nevis government. Join host Roy Williams as he presents news, views, reports, and interviews about everything regarding the activities of the Team Unity government and the building of our communities and the development of St. Kitts Nevis. Tune in and call in to interact with your government and share your views regarding the upward forward development of your community and our beautiful Twin Island Federation. Working for you is weekly, every Wednesday live from 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. on ZIZ Radio, Win FM, and Sugar City FM with rebroadcast on participating stations. Working for you.
Good afternoon and welcome to Working for You. I am Roy Williams. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's program. Your company is very much appreciated. Today we are going to be talking about the St. Kitts and Nevis Association of Professional Engineers, or what is known as SKNAPE, S-K-N-A-P-E. And I have on the panel with me two engineers who are members of the St. Kitts and Nevis Association of Professional Engineers. I have with me Mr. Calvin James, who is Executive Director on the management board of the association. Welcome, Mr. James.
Thank you very much.
And Mr. Nubian Griot, who is the President of SKNAPE. Welcome, Mr. Griot.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having us.
Right. I must say that I was rather surprised to hear that there was an association in St. Kitts and Nevis that is made up of engineers and people who are related in some way to the association. I had never heard about it before. So it must be a very well kept secret. You know, it was something new to me that I had heard about. And I was delighted, of course, that you had this association, because we have a lot of engineers in St. Kitts and Nevis, and very good engineers too.
That's correct.
You know, some of them, of course, you know, you heard them in recent times expounding and so on the engineering and all kinds of things. You hear them talking. Studied at the University of London. Hydro geologist, water engineer, Dr. C. Haley, and others, and so on. We have a cadre of engineers in the Federation as good as any.
That's correct. That's true.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
As good as any. So we don't always have to look on the outside for what is good, you know. We have what is good here.
Quite correct with that.
We should be resourceful and look within.
Right. So let us hear a little bit more about SKNAPE, historical background on the association. Mr. James.
Good afternoon, all. And I must say I'm very much appreciated to be here in some capacity representing SKNAPE. I would like to first let our viewers and our listeners know that the Engineering Association has been commenced in 1980. That's the first thing. As you mentioned that you haven't heard about it. Unfortunately, maybe we're not doing enough promotion or marketing. There's a lot of reasons for that. But the organization was, according to our records, was commenced in 1980, September. And there are quite a few senior engineers that's still around that probably was back then. We have evolved since, as we had a little dormant state. And this time we are really trying to get out to the trenches again, if you like. We have been doing quite a lot of, trying to connect with some of our engineers. We have meetings. We have also invited our colleagues from Nevis to participate in the association. So SKNAPE is up and ready. I think our membership is running around about 80 members. And we are now in the process of getting our documentation through legislation.
Okay.
So I think at that stage you can see we are at a high level at this time.
Okay.
We also have the support of the government, both past and present. And I think that is something that we would like everybody to know. And all of our engineers are professionally qualified. And it's another segment of it which we'll discuss later, which give you different segments of membership in our association.
Okay. Mr. Grill, what is the objective of the association?
The objective of the association is basically to create that sort of networking that allows capacity building, sharing of knowledge, building our community, building our nation, So through coming together, unity, we think that that's the best way in moving forward to bring everybody together on the same level and reach out to our community, reach out in the private sector, in the public sector, and build a stronger nation. That's to me is our fundamental objective.
Okay. So building that capacity, and somehow the association offering support. When you come together,
Yes.
you offer support one for the other.
Exactly.
Right. Sure.
And if I may add too, there's another segment that I think is useful to add is that to advance the status of the engineering profession by the establishment and observance of high ethical standards and conducts.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is very important to really get it out there. That's one of our objectives.
Mm-hmm.
We could spend all afternoon going to our objectives because we have quite a big constitution. But that particular area, I just wanted to kind of highlight.
Okay, good. Now, what voice do you have as a sort of a... I know you're not an advocacy group, really. But for example, if there's a project that is being done in the Federation, and as a group of engineers, you think that this project does not meet the ethical standards, the engineering requirements, and all of that for such a project, do you have a voice to speak and to say, well, look, as the St. Kitts and Nevis Association of Professional Engineers, we believe that this project, based on our professionalism, based on our ethical standards and so on, that look, we don't believe that you should go ahead with this project.
At this point in time,
Do you have that voice?
no, we don't. At this point in time, through if we get our act passed and other legislative paperwork and framework in place, then I figure that